Holy shit. James Gunn just said that he's been in the talks before about a Marvel and DC crossover. Okay, I'm pissed off because one of the things that Marvel and DC fans do is talk shit about each other. It's very retarded. Let me tell you something. If you are a Marvel or DC fan slandering the other side because you're picking sides, stop it. You're making yourself look like a buffoon. Because I'm pissed off at this because it doesn't make sense. So a lot of Marvel fans say, oh, that's not possible. They're rivals. Oh, we're Marvel forever. We're better than them. This, that bullshit. Shut up. Listen, if you are a Marvel and DC fan, you have no reason. You have absolutely zero reason to compete with DC fans. And DC fans, you have no reason to compete with Marvel. The only people who have a reason to compete with each other regarding Marvel and DC is Marvel and DC themselves. Marvel and DC are businesses. They are trying to gain the most popularity. The only people who have a reason to compete is Marvel and DC themselves. Us fans, we're the audience. Us fans, we're the audience. So it doesn't matter. We just want to see the entertainment. We love superheroes, period. There's two types of Marvel. There's different types of fans, bro. There's Marvel fans, there's DC fans, and then there's Marvel and DC fans, and just fans of superhero movies and people who love action. I love both. I love action. I love both. So a lot of people said this wasn't possible. A lot of people said, oh, they're rivals. And the main reason why I'm pissed off is because of the shit talk that people have been saying about James Gunn. See, I already saw the beauty in James Gunn because James Gunn simply being a director from Marvel crossing over into DC is one of the biggest fucking power moves ever. See, this is why people just talk shit. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They just want to run their mouths and nitpick at things, just pointless. There's too many trolls, too much dumb shit. I see the beauty in James Gunn being the head of DC Studios. So he's mentioned this, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even look. The only thing I realize is James Gunn is a Marvel director. He can make DC better. But I didn't even notice that him crossing over into DC makes it a possibility for these two to merge. I didn't even see that because I was so convinced that it wasn't possible because of Marvel and DC retarded fucking fans going at it with each other. That's not going to happen. So I was blind to see the possibility of this being a thing due to Marvel fans and DC fans talking shit about each other. I know, like, I'm one of the optimistic people. I don't just talk shit about something all because like a lot of people talk shit before things happen. You're talking shit about James Gunn before Superman Legacy comes out. You don't know what this man is capable of for DC. I trust James Gunn. If anybody should be pissed off at James Gunn, it's the people who trust him. Because if he lets us down, I'll really be pissed off. See, you guys haven't seen Superman Legacy yet. You just don't trust him because you just don't like him. I trust James Gunn, so I have a really legitimate reason to be pissed off if he fucks up Superman Legacy. In fact, Superman is my favorite character of DC. So the fact that I've been so convinced by Marvel and DC fans talking shit about each other, it just pissed me off to think like, yo, I didn't even realize James Gunn could actually make this happen. He has connections with Marvel. He's good friends with Kevin Feige. You guys don't see the beauty in this. You're just talking shit about it, bro. A lot of people talk shit about Avatar 2 before it came out. Me, I I wasn't sure, but the fact that so many people was talking shit and it made $2 billion, proving you clearly wrong, it just made me realize some of you need to shut the fuck up. Some of these people, not all of you, because you know what I'm talking about. The people in here know who I'm talking about. Some of these people really need to shut the fuck up. Like, the beauty of James Gunn being head of DC, that is your biggest weapon yet. DC fans, bro, you guys are trying to compete with Marvel. You have no reason to compete with Marvel fans. If you're a fan of DC only, you have to be a fan of Marvel because it has the same element of superheroes, bro. If you like superheroes, it doesn't matter whether it's Marvel and DC. So you're mad at James Gunn. DC fans, I'm specifically speaking to DC fans. You hate James Gunn because he's from Marvel. This is the truth. You hate James Gunn because he's from Marvel. And you these are the DC fans, the DC only type fans. You hate James Gunn because he's from Marvel. What you need to do is stop being dumb, okay? You have no reason to compete with Marvel fans. And Marvel fans, even though your franchise, your favorite franchise is succeeding, you have no reason to shit on DC either. Marvel has some fuck ups, even though they're way past DC, they have some fuck ups too. But it doesn't change the fact that they're more successful. But at the same time, as a Marvel fan, the Marvel side of me is still going to be like, hey, DC, we got to get it together. I support you. I want you to be on the same level as Marvel. So there's no reason for DC and Marvel fans to compete with each other. The only people who have a reason to compete is Marvel and DC. I'm just calling out the negativity that made me see James Gunn as some sort of intruder to DC. Like, it's so much negativity out here, bro. Y'all are just reckless. Y'all don't think. Nobody thinks. I think we need to stop making it weird to think. I'm tired of that shit. People just randomly, that's going to be a pile of garbage. Me, I don't do that with movies. Now, the only thing I did that with was DC, because when you notice a pattern of behavior, things become predictable, and that makes sense. But if a movie has succeeded before, like Avatar, for example, that movie has succeeded before, and then we get a sequel, and people start talking shit about it, you don't know, because that movie has been one of the best movies ever. So to talk shit before the second one comes out, you're just talking shit. You're just not thinking. So I think we really need to stop with this negativity, because I see the beauty of James Gunn joining the DC studios. This can be possible. I didn't believe it was possible because Marvel and DC fans, the one-sided fans, was so negative about it. I'm like, you know what? Let me forget about that. But now my hopes are up. And it's because of James Gunn, which DC fans and Marvel fans has been talking shit about. So, mainly DC fans. Look, let me tell you something. If you're one-sided on Marvel, wake the fuck up. If you're one-sided on DC, wake the fuck up. Like them both. There's beauty in both of them. Marvel is way better regarding movies, but DC has so much potential. Let me tell you something, bro. DC can destroy Marvel if they made the movies right. So it's all about how you execute and do things smartly. It's all about that. So this is possible. All I'm telling y'all is, if you're one-sided You need to stop it. It doesn't make sense to like one over the other because they're basically the same element, just different characters, different universe, different stories, but the same entertainment, the same joy, the same beauty, the same type of good feeling that you get with Marvel, you can get the same with DC. So we need to stop being so stupid. Be more optimistic about these movies. One thing I never do is talk shit about something before I see it. Unless it becomes predictable, I don't talk shit about it. Shazam, I didn't see it yet. I don't want to see it because it doesn't make sense for me to watch it because it's a part of the old DCU, something like that. I'm still not going to talk shit about it. Any movie that I haven't seen before, unless I have zero interest in it, I'm not going to talk shit about it. I'm going to wait till the fucking movie comes out and watch it for myself and see how I view it. Because one thing people really do like to do is overrate something, whether it be good or bad. People don't like Captain Marvel. I loved it. I'm wondering, like when I saw Captain Marvel, I'm like, oh shit, this is popping. This bitch is crashing through spaceships. I'm like, yo, this is awesome. Now, I'm hearing everybody talking shit about Captain Marvel. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Why is everybody hating on this movie, bro? I loved it. It made $1 billion. Of course, it's a good movie. I'm not afraid to be that one to speak my thoughts. Also, Shang-Chi. Everybody's talking shit about Shang-Chi. Bro, Shang-Chi was the shit. Shang-Chi was the shit. I don't care what none of y'all say, bro. Y'all gotta stop being so negative. Shang-Chi is another movie that people were hating on that I loved. Now, one that I think everybody liked that I didn't like was Black Widow. Maybe not. I don't know what everybody else's thoughts on that, but I know I heard a lot of people talking shit about Captain Marvel and Shang-Chi. So this negativity, it has to stop. I trust James Gunn, and DC and Marvel fans either be one together, like them both, or don't like it at all. Because you make no sense to be a fan of one over the other. Because you have no reason to compete. Trust James Gunn. This is the biggest thing ever. I did not notice that James Gunn had that power to merge Marvel and DC. He has the ability to do that now. This is crazy. I didn't even notice. And I'm a fan of both of them. I love Marvel movies. I be paying attention to everything. I watch the MCU from start to current present. Fuck. I did not notice this. And I'll be paying attention a lot. But I didn't notice this because of the negativity of Marvel and DC fans going at it with each other. So this needs to stop. This needs to stop. Like them both or don't like them at all. Y'all know who I'm talking to. The smart ones agree with me. The smart ones know what I'm talking about. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. What do you think? Because I'm just being positive about this. And one thing I'm a nice guy who doesn't finish last. So I'm gonna talk my shit and be positive with it. Like I'm positively speaking about this. Sometimes you gotta be aggressive about being positive, man. Wake people up. This is amazing. This is great. James Gunn, I trust you. The people who don't like James Gunn, they're not really hating on James Gunn. They're just being trolls. Like, the people who really get hurt are the people who really have faith in these people, bro. I really trust James Gunn. So if he fucks up, I'm really going to be upset. Everybody else is going to be like, "Oh, I knew it. I knew it." You're not really disappointed because you expected it. Like in Far From Home, No Way Home. Expect disappointment, don't get disappointed. Okay? Now, I'm not going to expect disappointment with James Gunn because I want DC to be up there. So, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think.